Alright, guys. Welcome back to Rob's Arcade. I am your host, Rob French. And check out this cool Lego. Man, I wish I had like a cool Lego town like this that I could like actually play with all my Lego minifigures and stuff. It is Friday. It is the last Friday of the year, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're first time here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me real quick, guys. And, you know, if you are already a subscriber, well then, special shout out to you, my cadets out there. We are hanging out with some New Game Friday. This is the last New Game Friday of the year, and this is a really fun one. But before I go any further in this game, I do want to reiterate for those of us who are just joining the channel. I know this isn't really a new game. New Game Friday isn't about necessarily new games or new titles, but new games or new titles in my library. Or perhaps just a title or game in my library that I haven't done a video on yet. But I have not played this game. This is my first run through on this particular Lego video game, and so far it's like all the others. I think everybody's first go around was with probably Lego Star Wars. I know that's where I got my start with these games. Pretty straightforward button smashing kind of a thing. Collect your studs. You can also interact with a lot of different pieces here in your world and make things, switch up bodies and all that jazz. Now this is a big deal because this is like a lot of stuff going on in one game for me. We have, like I said, Lego. We have DC villains. It's just a video game in general, and this is really cool. So I was actually kind of saving this one for the last New Game Friday, not only of the year, but of the games available on PlayStation Plus. Now, this is something I push a lot of times. It's something I've been doing here recently on these New Game Fridays, where... Nice.
Pipe down, Grundy. With all the noise you're making, you could wake the dead.
Something else I like about these games, where you get to switch up characters all the time.
My former criminal colleagues. Glad to have you with us, Cheetah.
You'd better be serious about getting us out of here, Luther. Who's that with you?
But yeah, once they,
I hate to break up the reunion, but shouldn't we be making tracks?
Quite right.
Once every month, the
we'll need to activate the elevator to
PlayStation Plus will update their page or their network, and you get 3 free video games to oh, there we go. He's too stupid to put it together. That's just something else too. The humor. Oh, it's a tomb. It's a grave. That's pretty sad.
Solomon Grundy know what to do.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I'm like getting really lost in this. My stories were kind of like scattered all over in the last video. I'm like talking to you guys, trying to explain my love for, like, you know, not only Lego, but comic books and all of this stuff. And this is one of those video games where it's really easy just to get caught up. And it's fun. But yeah, I'm sorry, I was talking to you guys about PlayStation Plus and how I'm always pushing this, and it's something I've been doing recently on New Game Fridays. A lot of times on New Game Fridays, I just kind of would save those for when I would get like a new game for like, let's say Christmas or my birthday or something like that. Or some of these disappear, you gotta be quick. And you know, I would play the game, give a little review or whatever. I started realizing like PlayStation Plus, like I said, they do this thing, they give you 3 free games every month. They switch it up. Sometimes they're amazing, like this. Sometimes they're not. And I was like, why not actually play all of these games? And kind of like, you know, give you guys a review on what I think of it, let you see the gameplay for itself, and then also, like I said, just take advantage of the fact that take advantage of the fact that, you know, they're offering these games. Why not play them, try them out, you know? Like, you don't necessarily have to keep them. Download it, check it out. If I like it, fine. If not, then, you know, no biggie. And they're not always keepers, I will admit. But that's something else I've started to, like, with these games, not just playing them, but also reviewing them and okay, it's a whole... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, it's the code. Oh, it's a little puzzle. Here we go. So then you... It's square. There we go. Boom. Look at that, baby. What's up? But then also giving you guys like a like a review. Growing up, 8 bits was the best bits, you know. So it was the best you could get before 16-bit and CD and all that. So I've been rating the games, giving it so many bits out of so many bits. 8 being the best bits you can get. You don't want to be anything like lower than 4, really. Be 4 or lower, that's kind of sad. That's kind of funny. He's got jet boots, but he still likes to use the ladder every now and again. I really like this is, you know, it's kind of repetitive, but yeah, you just like smash everything in sight and pick up all the studs. If any of you guys out there ever played any of the Lego video games? I know they've done like Harry Potter. I don't think they did like an Indiana Jones, but I do feel like there was some kind of like Lego
Wait,
adventure.
are we going further into the prison? I thought the idea of an escape was to get out.
Lego Adventure kind of a game.
Grundy knows that.
Patience, you'll understand soon enough.
But yeah, like I was mentioning in the last video, you know, like I said, I kind of worried a bit about where Lego was going to go once I started getting back into it. You know, I mentioned in my last video as well that I was about 12 when I really got into different sets and started collecting different sets and actually was looking forward to like putting Those.
What's Grundy new friend doing?
The lightning. The rookie just absorbed it. How is that possible?
Acquiring superpowers.
Getting powers.
It's just like Professor Ivo's Amazo project. Let's see if we can put these new abilities to good use.
Oh. What do I do? Oh, cool. Okay. Electro Rob. Oh, sweet. Alright.
Even more security? What's inside that thing, Luther? I don't like being kept in the dark like this.
Quit complaining, Cheetah. Once it's open, you'll see.
But yeah, I remember, like I said, really getting back into Lego, once they started coming up with new sets. I think they were doing a little bit of Star Wars and stuff at this point, and they're starting to kind of get into that whole franchise market where, like I said, it wasn't quite Indiana Jones, but they did have like this adventurer thing going on, and I felt like Spielberg kind of had like his Jurassic Park thing going on. The Movie Maker was coming out, and having a little bit of concern. Whoa. Yeah, I was holding it. Oh, I was hitting X. Whoa, I'm getting my butt handed to me though. Come on, help me out, guys. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, they started coming out with like all these like cool sets, and I really started getting back into, like I said, Lego also in my 20s, because I remember I was also like doing like little short films with my friends. A lot of times we would come up with these, you know, fun kind of like, honestly like Robot Chicken kind of ideas, even before like Robot Chicken was a thing. I mean, I'm talking like, like I said, like late 90s, early 2000s. And like I said, I just remember...
no doubt this is something that requires enhanced abilities.
We would just kind of come up with these stupid little videos, and we would use a lot of time like Lego and different toys that I had around my room to kind of like, you know, tell these stories with different characters. And it became extremely crucial even later in, how do I do this?
I'll have this taken care of with ease.
Okay. But I remember it became even more crucial as I got older, trying to tell stories that I necessarily wouldn't be able to tell without Lego, because I didn't have the cast, if you will, to like tell, you know, these stories. You know, my friends and I would come up with these really cool ideas, but at the end of the day, I was left to tell these stories kind of like by myself with like Lego people. And if you look back on my channel, I used to do a lot of stop motion animation with Lego because I could basically keep these guys on call. Like, I always had a cast of characters, like, you know, waiting for me, if you will. And, it was really cool, like, you know, being able to tell stories using Lego characters. Oh, this is tough. Now, why would you put this in the game? Ruin a perfectly good game. But yeah, Lego lent itself to like really help me out in telling stories, and I made a video to propose to my wife using Lego. I mean, it really photographs on Instagram. It's like, it's a really cool building toy, but it's a really great medium for telling stories as well. Don't know why. This game was amazing up until this moment. It was perfect, almost. And now you got oh, I did it. Yay. Like, really, the game didn't need that. Honestly, like, it's a Lego game. You just need to step on little things like that. Give me an option to try it out a few times. If I can't get it after a few times, just go ahead, like, auto-solve it for me. I feel like there's always some moments like that in a video game where it's just like, oh, you're doing so perfect, you can't really mess up with so much. I mean, it's like a Lego game, you know? It's like, how much can you really mess up a Lego game? And then they throw something like that bizarre in it. But since we are talking about the game overall, in general here, I am going to give this a 8 out of 8 bits. Only because, again, you can't mess up a Lego game.
That takes care of that.
With
Just
so
one
much.
more to deal with.
Grundy want to know what's inside.
The game looks good. The controls handled really well. It's fun. It's funny. It's got a cute story so far. That's how you do it, baby. So far, the story's fun. I said, you got this cool twist where you're playing the villains. In most cases, in a lot of these Lego games, you're playing as the heroes. The heroes of Star Wars, the heroes of...
Am I supposed to be threatened by the likes of you? Please.
like the heroes of whatever. Marvel. This is interesting. Getting to play as the villains instead of playing as Batman. I think I've played Lego Batman. Of course, I think everybody at this point has seen Lego Batman. Oh wait. Welcome back to free play. So to be able to kind of play some of the same characters, but like a full twist like this, it's just, I don't know, it's a lot of fun. Great idea, very clever, like story-wise. Instead of trying to put the bad guys in jail, you're the bad guy breaking out of jail. And as long as we don't have too many stupid more puzzles like that last one.
Splendid work. Well done, team.
Okay, maybe now we'll get some answers.
And they actually, like, congratulate me just now. Gotta love
Stop
that.
right
Who is
there,
this?
Luthor.
Ah, Superman. I'm guessing a campfire is missing an overgrown Boy Scout.
And Stryker's prison kitchen is missing one bald-headed pot washer.
I chop the vegetables now.
Good for you. Now get back in your cell.
I think
Oh,
not, Superman.
who's this?
I believe you've met
Metallo.
Oh,
He's
no.
too unstable to be outside that cell.
unstable for you, perhaps. His kryptonite core
He
doesn't
runs on
bother
kryptonite,
me
that's
one
right.
bit.
And that's another thing too, it's like a DC fanboy, it's a comic book fanboy in general. The fact
Now to get off this rock.
that we're
You're
dealing
not going anywhere.
with characters that I
really
love.
think
Like I said, there's just
you
not a
can
lot
stop
that
me?
No.
this
But we
franchise can do to really hurt
Not so fast, bad guys.
my rating and my loving for this game. Also, it's going to be a keeper.
Where's Batman?
Said he had to take care
A
of
lot
an
of times,
emergency.
Harley Quinn here, documenting another classic criminal caper. And now the star of this show, Mr. J.
but something else I like to do a lot of times now with these
We just stole some neato stuff.
video games is, do I keep it? Do I sweep it?
Download
these games for free a lot of times on the PlayStation Plus network, and this is definitely a keeper.
No, it's not here! It's not here!
Oh, come on, Puddin'. Say something funny for our viewers.
Oh, not now, Pumpkin. Can't you see I'm busy? Here, take this.
This game was like a $60 game. Like I mentioned before,
It is.
you want to take advantage of PlayStation Plus. You
Nowhere
get
to run,
3
Joker.
free games.
How about we
Alright?
get on the chopper?
I think it's like $75 a
You'll
year.
never hit us from way
So
up
this game
there.
alone was almost that
One shot.
itself.
Not bad.
Not all the games are great.
Say cheese, man.
But I mean, even if you find like one game a month out of the 3 that you like, I mean, that's 12 video games for like the price of 2.
Gee, Mr. J, the Joker cop does an awfully
I was almost thinking, like,
how are we gonna reach it?
I honestly was like about to like think, oh, I'm like playing as Batman for a second. No, I'm playing as Joker. All right, that's R4 telling me it is time
So,
to wrap
look for some stairs or something?
this part
Yeah.
Got it. Let's go, Puddin'.
of this video here. But I will be back with more action. Oh man, this is just so cool. Oh no. Alright guys, don't go anywhere. We will be back with more Lego villainy in just a second. Please comment down below. Don't forget to share this video. Like the video. Subscribe if you are not a subscriber. And until next time, remember, this is not goodbye. Simply to be continued. Don't spend that quarter anywhere else. Be right back, guys.
Ooh, looks like someone wants to see a magic trick.